Guess what we're doing today? So you guys have seen many videos, both on this channel and on our vlog channel, which you can find at SnowDogs Vlogs, of the dogs swimming in the pool, and in the lake, in the rivers, wherever else they end up swimming. And one of the questions that we get asked quite frequently is, what do you do about wet dogs? Because, you know, nobody likes that wet dog smell. How do you dry them? What do you do when they're done swimming? So today, I thought we would talk a little bit about what we do when our dogs are done swimming. So one of the first things that we try to do when our dogs are done swimming is rinse them off. I don't actually have a clip of this, but we try to rinse them off a little bit when they're completely done swimming. Our pool is a saltwater pool, but basically what that means is it has a chlorine generator. It turns salt into chlorine. You can look it up if you want to learn how it works a little bit more. So it's always a good idea to try to rinse them off a little bit just to get some of that excess stuff off of their fur. The next thing we like to do is put the dogs in their robes. And yes, they have doggy robes. I will put some of our favorite pool things down in the video description below. I'll have an affiliate link down there. These are microfiber robes that will easily slip on the dogs. Eleanor absolutely loves hers. Memphis tolerates hers. Kira's not a huge fan, but they work really, really well. They wrap right around the dogs and they do an amazing job at wicking away a lot of the water. I'll usually put these on the dogs and leave them on for a little bit. And then we also use microfiber towels as well to kind of hand dry them off, just to get them as dry as we possibly can. So even after all of that, the dogs can still be a bit damp. And of course, when they get wet, they tend to shed more. So one of the next things we like to do is we will pull out our grooming table, my new grooming tent, and my blower, and we will blow out their coats. So I have a high velocity blower, which is something that you would see a professional groomer actually use. And this really helps to dry out the dogs. There's a few different nozzles that you can use for it, but it really helps to get all of that water out of their undercoat. It is really, really important to get the dogs as dry as we can. If you leave them wet, it can lead to things like hot spots, or you can have like bacteria that'll form deep in their fur. If they stay wet for too long without proper drying, they can actually get this like musty smell in their fur, and then of course that means we have to give them a bath to make sure that they smell really good. So you don't want to leave your dogs with damp fur, because there are things that can happen if you do that. As you can see here, each of our dogs really don't mind having their coats blown out, and not only does this help dry them faster, but it does loosen all of the dead shedding fur and allows their skin's natural oils to keep their coats nice and shiny. Now, this is different than giving them a bath. I'm not using soap or anything in the pool, so we're not washing away those oils. The pool water doesn't wash away the oils the same way a bath would. So them getting wet and then getting blown out is really, really good for their skin and keeping their coats nice and shiny. And yes, blowing out the dog's coats does take time, usually like 15 to 30 minutes per dog, depending on how wet they are, how well the towels and the robes got them dry. So on a day when I have to do all three dogs, when they've all been swimming, it can take a lot of time to dry them off. But like I said, it's really, really important to get them dry, and I don't really mind doing it. They're all pretty good at getting their coats blown out. Our dogs do spend a lot of time in the pool. Well, at least Kira and Eleanor. Memphis prefers her platform that Jamie built, or her floaty. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't see the platform building video, you can also find that over on SnowDogs Vlogs. We actually upload 4 videos a week over there, so there's just a ton of extra dog content happening over there if you haven't seen it. And because our dogs love swimming and love the pool so much, we always make sure to take the time and properly maintain their coats after we've been swimming. This is just some of the ways we do it, so I hope this helps you guys out and answers some of those questions you have. What other questions do you guys have about the dogs and the pool? Leave them in the comments down below. I'll try to answer as many as I can. We really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks so much for watching, thanks for subscribing, stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. Goodbye, audience!